Making a website responsive for different devices can be a real challenge. In the past, Elementor only offered three default breakpoints: a desktop, tablet, and phone. You would finish your site on desktop and it looked perfect on standard previews. But then you check it on a folding phone, a laptop, or in a tablet in landscape mode and it was a complete mess. Not anymore, because now you can use custom breakpoints in Elementor to make sure your website looks perfect on every device. And in this video, I will show you exactly how to do it. So let's get started. So first thing first, what are custom breakpoints? Custom breakpoints in Elementor let you control how your content appears on different screen sizes. By default, Elementor offers three. You can find the controls right here. First, there's the desktop view for screens larger than 1025 pixels. Then we click here to switch to tablet view for screens between 768 and 1024 pixels. And finally, mobile view for everything under 768 pixels. This works for basics, but what about all the other devices in between? That's where custom breakpoints come in. The design you saw looks great on desktop, but watch what happens when you check it on tablet landscape using Web Developer Tool. See that the layout gets all messed up and unprofessional. So let's fix it. First, a quick troubleshooting tip. If you don't see custom breakpoint option in your Elementor settings, you just need to enable it. So from your WordPress dashboard, go to Elementor, then settings. From there, click on the features tab, scroll down until you find additional custom breakpoints. Switch this to active and then click save changes. That's it. Now the custom breakpoints for Elementor is enabled. Now go to any page you want to make fully responsive. Once you're on the page, open your widget panel. From the top left corner, click on site settings, select layout, scroll to the end, and here you can see this breakpoint option. Click on it and you can see all its settings. Click the plus icon and you will see new options. Let's go with tablet landscape. You can also change the pixel values. Click save changes, reload it, and here you can see the device icon we've just added. My pro tip, don't add all devices just because you can. Only add them where your design truly needs them. Now on to styling. But before styling, it's important to understand how Elementor works. Elementor uses a cascading style system where changes on larger screen apply to smaller ones. For example, if I change this title size on desktop, it updates on all devices. But if I adjust it on mobile, it only affects mobile. That's why a mobile-first approach is best. Start small, then enhance for larger screen. Same goes for tablet font size. Now let's edit our latest breakpoint. You can only edit a device-specific setting when you see this device icon. Let's adjust this heading and tweak the padding. Remember, options like margins, paddings, or text size can be set per device. But if an option doesn't have a device icon like color, that change applies everywhere. This is how you get precision control in Elementor. Now that you know the basics, let's cover an advanced tip for making designs more responsive with custom breakpoints in Elementor. So, if you want a section or widget to appear only on certain devices, you can hide it on others. For example, with a new tablet landscape breakpoint, selecting the element, going to its advanced tab, selecting responsive. Now choose which device to hide it on. Selecting tablet landscape. Now this element won't appear on this breakpoint but will display everywhere else, be it mobile, desktop. It's pretty useful. And that's it. Let's publish it and let's check our fix. Remember that messy view? Gone. Now it's perfectly optimized and the element is hidden too, but visible on desktop. So the process is simple. Enable the feature, add smart breakpoints, remember the cascade, and always design from mobile up. And before we end this video, always test your site on real devices or use tools like BrowserStack or WebDev. So if this video saved you from responsive design headache, then don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to YouTube channel for more such videos. Thank you for watching.